Hey guys, we're back and today we're taking a look at two Batmans. Since today is Batman Day, we're going to be taking a look at the Azreal Batman Armor and Batman First Appearance from both of them from DC Multiverse McFarlane. I've been sitting on these for a while. Actually, they're already open, but we can still take a look at them. And we will go ahead and I'll go ahead and give you a showcase and review on both these figures today for Batman Day. So without further ado, let's get started looking at them. So it's DC Multiverse packaging through and through. Same thing with all of them. You got the name down at the front, DC Multiverse 12 up. On the side, they have the DC Universe Infinite scan on here so you can read about the characters. You got Batman, Azreal Batman, DC Multiverse. On the back, you've got some comic art, the Detective Comics issue 27, and then Batman Knightsend. I'm not sure if that's a comic panel or the cover art because I haven't actually read that storyline yet. But it's on my list of things to read. So, and then we also have the Batman Detective Comics issue 27 and Batman Knightsend right there. And then, of course, in the bottom, you've got the QR codes, or the barcodes, not QR codes. And on the top, same as always. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of their packaging so we can get a closer look at these figures. And here is Azbat and Batman First Appearance out of the box. So, looking at them, they look really nice. I'm pretty sure they're both a lot of reuse, but it works for both of them for sure. I'm not really sure if Azreal Batman or how much reuse is it from the original Azreal Batman armor, because I was unable to get that figure, sadly. But I think just the legs might be the reuse parts, or maybe the hands, but a lot of it seems new. And then for the Batman Detective Comics, I'm pretty sure the torso is the same as the Hush torso. So, but besides that, I can't really tell what else is reuse on him, if there is any at all. So, let's go ahead and get the accessories out of the way for the figures. So, of course, they both come with trading cards. So, Azreal's, and then if you want to read that real quick. Oh wow, that is much darker than I thought. Let's turn that on. There we go. You can go ahead and take a look at that. And then for Detective Comics, same thing. Nice little splurge there. And then Azreal Batman doesn't come with any accessories. Well, he does, but you have to clip them into him. It's these little wing things in the back here. So can't really count those as accessories because they're basically part of the figure. But the Detective Comics Batman comes with two sets of extra hands. He's got these two kind of like angry, grabbing, fighting hands. Hold on, let's see if you can see those. There we go. Angry, grabby. I don't know what you would call these. It's two fingers up. Kind of looks like Goku style hands. And then he's got these two open ones as well. And then he comes with two fists attached on him at the box. And then he also comes with this wrench. Come on, there we go. Comes with this wrench. Not really sure what the wrench is a reference to because I didn't see any wrench when I read the comic, but that might just be me. And I have actually read Detective Comic issue 27. And I'm not really sure why Batman Day is in September when Detective Comics is, or the first appearance of Batman is in May. But who knows? It is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and move these accessories out of the way and take a look at the articulation. So we'll go ahead and start with Azreal Batman. So we'll get him off the figure stand. Oh yeah, of course they both come with figure stands. So we have head swivel. Goes all the way around. He can look up that. Oh no, he can't look up at all. He can look up right there. Wait, there it is. There he goes. He can look up like that. He can look down like that. His arms come up right to where the shoulder pad is, and that's both arms. And these little chain, what do you call these? I don't even know what those would be called. I'm totally blanking on the name right now. But whatever they're called, they don't get in the way. They're really flexible. So these go all the way up. Arms come up and back and out, of course. Double jointed elbows, as you can see, can bend to about here. And then his wrist is on, it looks like a ball peg. So it can rotate, kind of take a swivel. The wrist mounted guns definitely take away a lot of space and movement from the wrists. So the wrists are kind of stuck, but they're in this fist pose. And so then you have the legs, you can do the perfect split, of course, the double jointed knees all the way up here, and the McFarlane ankles up, down, twist, and then they can pivot as well. And then the toe articulation, of course. And then the chest, I save this one for last because it's basically no. So he can look, or he can bend backwards this much, and he can bend forward to there. And that's all you get. And be careful with posing him because these like to pop out a lot. So we're going to clip that back in. The plastic holding it in there isn't really that tough, so. All right. Oof. Azreal Batman does not like to stand. He is very top heavy. There we go. And so now we have Batman. And so we'll start with the head articulation. And just like the Hush Batman, his articulation for the head is based at the bottom of the neck. So he can rotate it 360. He can look down like that. He can look up like that. And that's about it for the head. The cape is wired on the side, so you are able to pose the cape however you want, which I think is a really nice touch, especially since Batman capes I think should be posable just because of all of the dynamic poses he gets himself into. And I'm glad that McFarlane's starting to do more and more cloth and posable capes, and hopefully that'll be all he does once he starts using the old sculpts, because I think the only versions that are not with cloth capes are just old sculpts that he's reusing. But I could be wrong, he might still be sculpting capes. His arms can go up about this high. They can rotate all the way around, of course. He's got double jointed elbows. Hold on, let me get that back joint working better. There we go. Got double jointed elbows. Got a bicep swivel. He can bend down that far. He can look back, or he can bend backwards that far. He can split out that much. He's got double jointed knees. And it looks like it's a ball joint for the ankle. Let me see. Yeah, it's a ball joint for that ankle. so it can pivot and that and rotate. Oh yeah, and he can twist. I forgot about that. They both can twist at the waist. Or actually, can Azreal twist? Yeah, he can twist up top of the torso. And does he have? Oh, he also has a bicep cut, which I missed. Neither of them have thigh cuts, so neither of them can rotate at their thighs. But overall, these two are really solid figures that McFarlane put out. And if you haven't got them already, I suggest going to pick them up, especially if you are a Batman fan. Even if you don't want the Azreal Batman Armor, the Detective Comics issue 27 is really good to have if you are a Batman fan. And so, closing out, we're going to take a look at these two Batman with a few other Batmans and then a few other figures just for scaling. And then we will close it there. And here we have Azreal in the Batman armor with the other Nightfall figures that I have. So from left to right, we've got Robin, then Nightwing Nightfall, Batman Nightfall, Catwoman Nightfall, and Bane from Nightfall. And this is a really nice and colorful lineup. A lot of blue, then we have the reds, and then Bane and Catwoman on the right. I can see how this works out, and Azreal and Batman are basically around the same size. I'd say Azreal's a little bigger, which makes sense to me because he's in, a super powerful armor. And then Bane, of course, is bigger than both of them. But I'm pretty sure by this point in time, Bane was already been defeated. And then Nightwing over there, who should have been Batman instead of Azreal. And then the Tim Drake Robin. But overall, these guys look really good together. And so we'll just do one more comparison with Azreal Batman, and then we will move on to Batman from Detective Comics. Here we have Azreal Suit of Sorrows now out with the Azreal Batman armor, and I think they look really cool. I like the way that they look together. Hopefully we can get another Azreal Suit of Sorrows that's not just the Azreal White Knight suit painted white. We get a better looking Azreal. Or let's say a more modern looking Azreal. How about that? But out of the two Azreals, they both look really nice together. Or though you wouldn't really display them together. But they do look really nice. And I'm glad that we have more Azreals to choose from now. And so now let's go ahead and switch over to the Batman. And so starting off, we're just going to take a look at Batman with the first appearance of Superman. These two first appearance characters, though they never interacted, I'm pretty sure, in their first appearance outfits, look really nice together. You can see the minimalist design of both of their suits before the characters were fully fleshed out into what we know them as today. And I currently have them both on display on a shelf of miscellaneous figures together. But here we have the first appearance world finest, basically. So now we'll just move on to other Batman suits, and then we will call it a wrap. And finally, here we have Batman. There are as many Batmans as I could put in here together. So from left to right, we have the blue suit Hush Batman, the Three Joker storyline Batman, Batman Rebirth, and then Batman 1000. I wanted to get some two storyline suits, and then the most recent iterations of Batman suits that I could find at the moment. So the most recent iteration, so this is Detective Comics issue 27, the first appearance of Batman. And this is the Detective Comics issue 1000 Batman right here on the far right. So as the years have gone on, you can see the difference between the two of them and what he has turned into. And then between the Hush and Three Jokers, you can kind of see the torso usage that was there the same. And I think the trunks might also be the same on them as well. And maybe even the boots on Hush, now that I'm looking at them, are really close together. So yeah, maybe, actually I'm pretty sure he is all reuse now that I'm looking at him like this. Most of him is reuse, very little retooling or resculpting. But I think he looks good if you want to do like a Batman through the years kind of photo or display. He looks really nice with them. But anyway, these two figures are really great. You should pick either of them up if you don't have them, especially the Batman 20 or Batman Detective Comics 27. That one is probably my favorite out of the two. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Happy Batman Day.
Hey, if you liked this video, how about giving it a like and checking out some of these? If you want to see more from me, check out my Instagram and my TikTok down below. I've also got a store. Lots of the photos I have on Instagram are up on there for sale, and not only photos, but apparel and other house products as well. Go ahead and give it a look. Thanks for watching.